major change of plans happening right now. All will be explained in a moment. Once we get out of this flipping car park that we've been boxed into. Not ideal. But if she's struggling, how the hell am I going to get out? We are out. Back on the road again. I love this. Right, let's explain what is happening right now. So, where do we start? It's probably a bit noisy, sorry. To cut a long story short, over the next day or two, I'm driving back to England. Probably going to stay there for about 2 weeks. And because I've got a load of things, I need to fix this ignition or do something with it because I can't leave it like this. I'm going to put cameras all the way around the outside and with a monitor in the back, so I've got like a 360 view of the whole van at night. Because the other night I had a knock and they disappeared. I didn't know what was going on, so if I had the cameras I could just flick them on, see what the hell was going down. I'm going to put some lights around the outside as well, pointing downwards, so I can flick on too. That would just be helpful for everything. And there's a few other little jobs and stuff to do as well. I'm going to service it. Obviously, see my family a little bit. But I've been offered with these people that I'm working with. If I want it, there's some work in Birmingham as well, like through them too. It's mad, isn't it, how much this has spiraled. That'll pay for this whole journey. And I'm also going to buy, because I need to sort the internet situation out, because obviously my phone contract, you can only have 2 months in Europe and then they just cut you off. So I need to, get rid of that or whatever I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to put like a proper, I'm going to spend a bit of money because I do need this, and get a 4G hotspot system in here with a big antenna on the roof, because I'm fed up of not having signal in places. And if I'm out here, because data is expensive to buy out here if you're doing pay as you go or whatever, so I need to look into, maybe you can get like a European data contract or something, I don't know. I need to have a look. A few other little projects I want to do, but I also, because I left in such a rush before, I've not brought half my stuff, so I've not got many tools with me and things like that. So if the van does go wrong, I don't really have a lot of options. So I'm gonna repack the whole tool system. I'm also going to, well, potentially. I mentioned before, because I like to sit on my roof, I might figure out some sort of deck. Yeah, I might figure out like a decking situation for the roof. So that could be fun, because then I can actually sit out on there and potentially sleep up there. So it's an idea. Obviously I don't want to go back and spend tons of money, so I'll do everything on the cheap. But I will keep the camera rolling because it's part of the trip. I'm not going back and quitting. I'm just going back to do this work and then I'm coming straight back out. And the plan is then, when I come back over to France, once the van's all done, because I've just got these bits to do that will make me more comfortable and make me feel better, and I won't be thinking about them because a lot of them are pissing me off at the minute. Do that and then I'm going to burn all the way down France, because I mean I've seen a hell of a lot of France now. I don't need to see any more. Yeah, I can go to another country. Bomb all the way down straight to Italy and then work straight down to Croatia and all the way down that coast. I just thought, seeing as I'm still in France, it makes sense, if I'm going to want to do all this work on the van, to do it now while I'm not, you know, I'm only one country away. It's not like I'm flipping on the border of Greece or something and then it's, you know, whatever, 2,000 miles to drive back, because then it's just not practical at all.
Continue en route.
This is saying about 800 kilometers to Calais, which is still a long slog, but it's not going to be too expensive, especially if I do this work in Birmingham. So again, you know, it'll be like I've gone back and it's not cost anything, so it'll be alright. But the van will then be exactly where I want it to be. But yeah, so that's what's happening. And also one of my friends from England potentially maybe convoying down with me as well. I don't know. We'll see. See how that pans out. But yeah, so today I don't think I'm going to do it in one go, because this is saying arrival time 5 AM and it is currently 1:10 so yeah, what, 16 hours of driving. That don't really excite me very much, so I'm not going to do that. I don't think I'll probably do it in 2 goes, because I'm not taking motorways. It'd be a lot quicker if I went on the motorway, but you have to pay tolls and it's crap. So we're going to stop a bit further along the way and see what the crack is. I'll tell you, this is exactly what I wanted from this trip though. It was never intended to just be me aimlessly driving around for months and months on end. I wanted to meet people. I want other things to happen, you know, like just, I don't know. It's just life, isn't it? It's different. It's amazing how much has happened and how much I've done just from meeting one person. I mean, like, I'm driving now to another country potentially to do some work. Just after meeting one person. This is the beauty of this way of life. You put your house wherever you want it. You're going to meet people. Convoy is splitting. She's gone on the toll roads. I can't be able to pay that shit. So that's it for now. It's just me, you, and 804 kilometers. Yeah. It looks like that at the minute, so it's okay. We can manage. Feet out the window. Time for a mega road trip. Down there, it's just flat boringness. We're at the end of the mountains, I think, by the looks of it. That's not very good. Leaving the mountains in the mirror for a little while. Not too long though, eh? A couple of weeks. ready. Stop for a little snack. Still got like 400 and something kilometres to go. I'll probably just keep going with it tonight, I reckon. And just get right the way up there. I've not even booked a ferry yet, so I reckon, obviously I'm not going to sleep in Calais, because why the hell would I do that? I'll check it when I get there, because sometimes you get lucky and they'll have like a spot available on the next one or something. Just gotta have a look. Yeah, it's all fun and games. I've literally been driving like all day. It is a nice drive, to be fair. I'll always maintain France is probably my favourite country for long distance driving, because you know there's not much traffic out when you're out in the sticks like this. Yeah, I'll tell you another reason behind going back to England as well. Now, well, I mean there's a lot of reasons why I need to nip back. But I've got to, for one, I've got to do my logbook, because I decided to paint it at the last minute. I didn't send my logbook off, because obviously you need your documents with you when you're out here. So I thought I'd get in less trouble having my documents out here if I get pulled over than if I get pulled over in England for it being the wrong colour or whatever. But I need to do it though. So as soon as I get back, I'm going to take it straight to the post office on the first day, and then as soon as that comes back, then I can leave to go back over here. All the problems and changes that I said about earlier I need to make on the van. Also, it's too bloody busy. Like, seriously, it's mental. Because it's like the French summer holidays, and it's summer holidays everywhere. There's just so many people. It's ruining it a little bit. Just keep going to all these lovely spots. You know, get there in the evening or whatever, and there's not many people there. And come morning, like this morning, I could barely even get out of the car park. Like, there was so many people turned up to that lake. And we were at a lake before yesterday. We just gone exploring, and like everywhere you go is just rammed, proper rammed. It just takes the fun out of it a bit. So, you know, if the logbook takes what, 3 or 4 weeks or whatever it is. I've had one in 3 weeks before. So that time it'll ease off a bit, because then what's it going to be like? Early/mid September.
And by that sort of time, everyone's going to be going back to school and work and whatever they're doing, aren't they? So then all these places I'm going to are going to be nowhere near as busy. I might even stay out here all winter. I don't know where. If it gets too cold, probably go down to Portugal or something and see what the plan is. But as you know full well, I think about an hour ahead, and that's it. Don't do plans, boring. Right, back on it. Sat-nav says 466 kilometres. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. City now. Rains or something, however you pronounce it, I don't know. This is a good thing about driving at night, because it's not going to be rammed. It's the worst thing going through big cities during the day. It's a rush hour. So hopefully we'll breeze through it, no problem. Sat-nav's done me an absolute solid here, look. Bloody hell. What am I doing? Where am I? 20 past 11. Oh shit, left here. Hey? Hey? Oh, I was on the flipping motorway. How have we got down here? I can't expect to do like 1,000 kilometres or wherever it is and nothing go wrong. I would not get lost once. I love this sat-nav actually. It's like, I know you don't like cities, so I'll do you a favour. Take you down some boogie roads and then you don't need to go in one. Cheers, love. Everywhere's like a ghost town at this time of night. It's coffee break o'clock. I've still got 221 kilometres to go. Not bad. Oh, jeez. Why do I make it so hot every time? I've not done a long drive like this for ages. The reason I'm sort of smashing it all in one go is because once I decide, like, because I'm going back to England, there's no point hanging around because I'm not really going to do anything. It would just be delaying getting there. Just driving a bit a day because I won't go and see anything. I'll just drive and then sleep, drive, sleep, drive, you know. So I might as well just go for it, get all the way up there, and then I'll tell you what, that is what I love about this van. You know, it can go up all the mountain roads and stuff, you know, take me to all these random remote locations, but then it's just as happy to jump on the highway for whatever it is, 1,000 kilometres or what, you know, all day. I think I've been driving like, I don't know, I think we left about 11-ish or half 11 this morning, so what's the time now? I don't even know. Probably like 13 hours driving. But I don't mind it, so it don't matter. Alright, I'm gonna drink this coffee and then get on with it.